Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you my 8th update, which is just wild that we're already at my 8th update, but I digress. The 8th update for my rolling project 10 pan. This is my one and only focus project pan for this year, other than Pan Those Eyeshadows, where I'm working on a wide variety of different types of products with varying usage goals, whether it be number of uses, whether it be to complete items or to hit pan on items. And I'm always working on 10 products at a given time in this project pan. It's been really great for me so far this year. I can't believe that we're already heading into September. I'm filming this on August 31st, and it's just mind-boggling to me that we're already this far into the year, but I have been working on this project since January 1st. So if you want to get caught up on this project, there is a whole playlist with my month-to-month progress so far. But yeah, let's just talk about what this past month has looked like for me with my 10 focus products. I love to talk at the top here about what my makeup usage was looking like the past month, and I actually wore makeup 21 times in the month of August since I last updated this project, which I find very surprising because I don't even know where the last month has gone for me. In my last update, I had said that we were working on a fence project. We had a ton of stuff going on at the house, and I'm surprised that I actually was able to wear makeup 21 times because I feel like I was working on projects so much, but I do work from home and I work 9 to 5 every single day. And so I did make sure to make a point to pretty much try my best to wear makeup almost every single day that I worked. And I guess that's how I managed to make so much progress on these products, because I was reaching for my makeup more than I had expected. I will also let you know that I only have one product that I've hit my goal on for today's update, but that's okay. I'm still excited to share with you the progress that I've made, so why don't we hop on into that? Let's start it off with a product that was MIA last update. It's the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick in the shade Cashew. This is just a mini. I got this as like a point perk or a gift with purchase or something from Sephora many years ago, and I had hardly really used it. My goal is to finish it up. However, it was missing for, I want to say like 5 or 6 weeks. I just found it last Friday and today is Wednesday, and I've only used it one time since I found it. And previous to that, I had reached for it 10 times before I lost it. So 11 times since I last updated you on this product. It has been a while since you've seen it, but here it is. There still is quite a bit of product in here. Now it is a mini, so ideally it will go a little bit faster for that very reason, but I am skeptical about my goal with this one. This is a swatch of it right here. It's such a stunning kind of almost cool toned mauve brown tone. Really beautiful, and I'm so excited to wear this going into the fall months. I'm excited to wear it on the cheeks and on the lips. I have not ventured into trying this on the eyes. With my hooded oily lids, I am very much hesitant, but I should give it a try just to get another use out of it and just to see how it goes. I might end up actually loving it, but I am definitely unsure if I'll be able to actually finish this off. As you can see here, there really isn't a ton of product, but it is very pigmented. It goes on very opaque, so you do not need to like build it up at all. When I say I want to finish it up, my goal is not to use it to that like little plastic component. My goal is to dig inside and get every last usable bit of product used up, and I just don't know. Now that we're already into September, I just don't see that as being doable, but I'm going to work my hardest to make that happen, or at least get as close to that. And that way I'll be setting myself up for success in early 2023 to finish this up. But yeah, having missed many weeks without this when it was missing, I really feel like I am farther to my goal than I would have liked to have been by this point. By the way, it was in a book bag. I had worked at my mom's house one day last month because we were getting windows replaced in our house and I just needed to go somewhere else. And I never even thought to look in the book bag. I don't know, I didn't think that I had brought it, I suppose. I had looked in my purse, I looked in my backpack, I looked in my fanny pack, I looked everywhere else, but I didn't think to look in the book bag. And then I was working on the go last week and I realized it had been there all along. Now let's talk about another cheek product actually. This one is one that has been in for a couple months It is my Essence Satin Touch Blush in the shade Satin Love. My goal is to finish this up this year, and I am working on it slowly but surely. I feel like there is noticeable changes in it since last update, but there still is quite a bit of product in here. As you can see, there still is product all around the sides. It's not thick, it's not all the way up to the edge of the pan on the sides, but it's not as thin as I would have hoped by this point in the year. I had repressed this several times, so it is very loosely pressed. There's a lot of kick up when I reach for it. You can see here the magnetic palette that I'm using has tons and tons of powder pickup from just that blush alone. And so I am losing some product in that, but it means that I barely have to touch my brush into it to get the pigmentation that I want on the cheeks, or if I'm using it on the eyes. But it does also result in seeing more noticeable progress month to month. So overall, I am happy with this. I really would like to see more visible pan in the next month. I think I can do that as long as I just keep reaching for this both on the eyes and on the cheeks. I don't know if you can see the swatch of it there, but it's such a good neutral kind of natural tone that goes with just about every look that I can imagine. Any look that I create, at least, I really feel like I can just throw this on. So it will be done by the end of the year, but this is something that I'm not anticipating I will finish prior to the finale of this project. That actually is kind of the tone with a lot of the products that I'm working on in this project. I've recently been rolling in these things that I really am motivated to use up this year, but they're going to take dedicated time and energy, and so I'm not going to get them used up in a couple months time, but they are going to take me through the rest of the year. So you're going to hear that quite a bit in today's update and ongoing for the remaining updates of this project pan, like this product right here. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Blow Me Out. Again, this is something that's a bit more of a long haul product. I've been working on it for a couple months, and last year I had it in project pans for several months as well. It is most suited to me at this time of year, so that's why I really want to work on it now. But you can see there still is product remaining in here. Now, it doesn't look like that much product, but I feel like the momentum with this one is almost gone. Like, I have felt like I reach for it and I reach for it and reach for it, but I don't really notice a huge difference in the actual visual look of the pan, which is unfortunate. It is a little bit demotivating, but I really do like the way that this looks on the skin. I am wearing it today on my collarbones and on my shoulders. I adore the way that this looks on my body. And then I really have been enjoying using it kind of as like a glowy base for underneath of tinted moisturizers, foundations, underneath of cream bronzers as well. So I have been reaching for it a lot, and using it in many different ways and in large volumes as well, but I'm just not seeing that visible difference in the pan. I most definitely want to get this used up more so in September or October if that's possible. I don't think taking this into November, December, I'll be able to see much use because I won't be, you know, having my shoulders out. I won't have the tan that I have. So I really just want to really make it happen. There's a swatch of it right there, if you can see, and it is quite bronzy. Another glowy kind of product, and perhaps having this as a focus product in tandem with the Super Shock Cheek was an oversight in my part. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing the progress that I wanted to see, but it is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Natural Glow. I adore this product and I really want to get this used up this year. It's something that has been on my like to pan list for years and years. I don't have very much product remaining in here at this point, but it is one of those things that slowly but surely it's happening, but it will take me right through to the end of the year based on how much progress I've made in the last few months, I believe. This part is just buildup on the pan. There's not actually any like usable product here. It's just that ring around the pan As you can see, there really is not much here. And I've been, again, multi-purposing this quite a lot. I use it as a blush topper. I don't use it as a blush itself, but I use it to like diffuse all my cheek products out. Sometimes I wear it as a more concentrated highlight on the tops of the cheeks. And then I've been using this oftentimes as an inner corner highlight or even as an eyeshadow. And I love to use this to blend out eyeshadows as well, to like really diffuse everything around the eye area and to bounce back the light. I think it's just fantastic for that. So I've been using it so much, seeing very minimal progress in my opinion, but I know that it is happening and I know that I'm making progress on it. So I'm just gonna persevere and keep working on it because I know I can get this done in 2022 as well. Actually, might as well talk about the last cheek product I've got here. This is one that I'm trying to hit pan on. It is my Mob Beauty M37 bronzer. This is it. Oh, the packaging kind of is doing some wonky stuff. This is refillable packaging, and for the most part, I found that the compact has been actually really great, but just now it kind of came unclipped and it doesn't seem to want to clip back into place, but the powder still is secure. So I don't know. Anyways, this is what it's looking like. I just gave you a little bit of a preview. I have not yet hit pan on it. I don't know. This is so densely packed. It's wild to me. It's absolutely wild. I feel like I have, you know, a little bit of usage happening on it. It's obvious that I have reached for it, but no major dip, no dent happening, no evidence of pan to come. So I don't know with this one, but I'm gonna keep on using it. I've used it on my legs a few times just to kind of get the volume of use happening on it. I've been reaching for it pretty consistently on the face, but not as an every single day bronzer. I've been really enjoying using my cream bronzers lately. This color is quite rich for my skin tone. You can see it's very pigmented too. So it just hasn't been getting everyday use from me. And I don't really foresee myself remedying that, just given how long I've had it in the project. I've really come to understand this product and see how it works for me. I'm going to try to use it a little bit more as an eyeshadow, which I have done a handful of times, but that would be probably the only way that I could amp up the usage and try to get to pan a little bit quicker. I really want to make this happen sooner than later because I do have a bronzer I want to actually finish this year, and I just can't justify switching over to using that when I'm really trying to hit pan on this one. I've been rotating through my bronzer collection through this project pan, and I hit pan on 2 other bronzers already this year with relative ease in comparison to this one. This one has been quite a challenge, but yeah, I'm up for the challenge. I will make it happen. This next product has been in the project pan since the very introduction of this project. If you know what I'm talking about, you might have an inkling that this is finally an empty, because last month it was so dang close. I have had this in the project since January 1st. I've used it well over 100 times this year. It is my e.l.f. Beautifully Bare eyeshadow in the shade Nude Linen. I use this as an eyeshadow primer, or I did rather. It is finally freaking done. Check her out. Finally. It has been an eternity with this one. It's been like, it felt like a lifetime working on this product, but I'm happy to see it done. It feels really good to have used it up. I didn't really have an opinion one way or the other about this product, to be honest. It did the job just fine. I used it as a primer, even though technically it was a liquid eyeshadow, and it fit the bill. But my golly, am I happy to have used it up at this point in the year, because I felt like it was just gonna live on for all of eternity. So it's good. I finally reached my goal. I've moved on to using other concealers and eyeshadow primers for my collection, and I'm just happy to have an empty. Last month I rolled in a product that I had been using to kind of set down that primer and use as a all over base for my eyeshadow looks. And it is this eyeshadow right here from Colourpop. This is the shade Full Zip that I depotted from the Yes Please palette. That palette is so old. And I got it basically when it launched. So you know how long I've had this eyeshadow in my life for. It is time to finish it up, and that is my goal with this one. I am not close to finishing it up, but I did have pretty significant pan when I rolled it in. So I thought, why not why not try to make it happen? I have used this eyeshadow every single time that I've worn makeup so far since I rolled it into the project, and that's good. I have noticed a little bit of a difference in the pan. It has expanded since I rolled it into the project, but this is a product that is probably going to be in the project right through till the finale, and I'm all right with that. It would feel so good to get an eyeshadow used up, especially one of this age. And I have this color like hundreds of times over in my eyeshadow collection, so I'm looking forward to getting this used up, moved out, and yeah, getting down an eyeshadow pan as well. It is a rarity that I finish up eyeshadow, so I am very motivated to make that happen with this one and hopefully set myself up for a trajectory of finishing up more eyeshadows for my collection in the coming year as well. Last update, I had also rolled in this lip gloss. This is the Tinted Lip Oil from Merit in the shade Marrakech. I want to finish it up in this project, and I don't foresee that being any kind of issue whatsoever. As you can see, there actually is a lot of evident usage. It does look different than it had in my last update when I rolled it in. It is very apparent that it has been reached for pretty significantly. When it comes to lip glosses and lip oils, they're just the kind of product that I can reach for on an every single day basis, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. And I like to have one in my project pan as a focus so that I'm working through my lip glosses, because I know that I can. So I like to just kind of dedicate some time to them. Marrakech is such an easy to wear color. It is this beautiful, warm, corally kind of tone. It's right there beside Cashew there. And it just is so easy to pair with many different looks. It's a very comfortable formula. I am wearing it today, although I have two other lip products on as well, kind of mashed all together. But I think this is just the perfect tone that's gonna take me into more like fall kind of makeup. And I'm just really, really keen to finish it up. I've been really enjoying reaching for it. And yeah, I think in the coming month, we'll see much more progress happening on it. I am noticing that the wand is coming out much more clean. It doesn't have quite as much product on it. And when I look into the tube, it actually seems like there's kind of like a concave, almost void where the wand ends up going into. And it's basically just product around the walls. Yeah, this could be an empty in like 2 months time, I think. And that would feel great. That would feel really, really great. Another lip product that I'm working on is this guy right here. This is the Essence Sheer and Shine lipstick in the shade BFF. This is a product I've had for forever as well. I know it is long discontinued, but I really do enjoy it. So that's why I have been keeping it in my life for so long. And I wanted to set myself a usage goal on this because I knew, given the color, that it wasn't something that I'd be able to finish off in any sort of reasonable amount of time. So I set myself a goal to reach for this 30 times. When I rolled it in, it was earlier in the summertime, so I thought that would be perfect. I can wear this kind of more bright pink shade throughout the summertime and really get some good usage on this product. And last update, I had reached for it 15 times, so I was halfway to my goal. I've actually used it 10 times since my last update, so I'm at 25 uses now, which means I just have 5 more uses left with this gorgeous pink lipstick right here. And honestly, I don't see that being an issue whatsoever. I will be rolling this out in the next update without a doubt. It is perfect to kind of wrap up these warm summer months. I just think it's just such a fun color to wear. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and that's how I've been reaching for it most often. However, I do reach for it as a lipstick as well, sometimes on the lips and cheeks for like a monochromatic look. I really do enjoy it. Yeah, 5 uses are gonna go by very quickly. I might be able to just like reach those remaining 5 uses in the coming week, and who knows? Who knows what I'll end up rolling in its place next update, but you'll have to stay tuned for that. And lastly, I have another Colourpop product. It is a lippy pencil in the shade Brink. I rolled this into this project several months back, and I feel like I've kind of had a little bit of a roller coaster with this product. Sometimes I really love it. Other times I was feeling like it was a bit more of a challenge, but overall, I'm actually really happy I decided to focus on this product because I have made really great progress and come to really quite enjoy it, actually. This is all that's left in it now, though. Look at this tiny little nub. So I will have it done in a couple more months' time. It will most definitely be done before the finale of this project pan, even quite possibly in advance of that, because realistically, I don't think I'll be able to sharpen it beyond this spot where the text ends. I think it will actually be unusable after that. And it's such an easy to wear neutral kind of color that I've just been reaching for it very, very consistently. There it is there. It's just a really easy to wear shade. Let's say when I come to update this project in the early parts of November, I think it should be rolled out by then. Maybe even for my next update. No, I take it back. That won't happen for my next update, but definitely for the November one, I would think this should be done. And because I finished up this e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow, I will be rolling something new into this project pan. I feel like I have a lot of products that I'm trying to use up right now. I even have a handful of products that I've kind of set aside into my everyday makeup drawer that aren't in this project pan that I'm trying to use up. So I want to just roll something in with a usage goal so that I can hopefully attain that in a couple of months and maybe roll something new in its place to wrap up the year with. And I want to work on this. This is my NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On waterproof eyeliner. I think this has just become like the Slide On, Glide On eyeliner. This is in the shade Golden Bronze. I got this back in 2020 and I have loved on it ever since I got it. And I just think it is the perfect late summer to early fall kind of eyeliner color to integrate into my looks. I really like going for a bit more of a smoky look as we enter into fall. So I think this is just gonna look so perfect in the waterline. And here's a swatch of it. Like a super creamy formula that just glides on, as the name suggests. And it's the kind of color that just looks so beautiful, especially on my eye color. I really think it makes them pop and it's just very flattering. So I want to reach for this 20 times, and I don't think I'll be able to do that within the month of September. I could surprise myself and use it every single time I wear makeup, but I'm doubtful of that. I might be able to roll it out come November, or I'll just reach for this collectively 20 times in the remaining parts of this year. But either way, that would feel great to make some substantial usage on it and to really, really optimize this product, seeing as I love it so much. But yeah, that is gonna be everything for today's update. I feel like I'm so tongue-tied because I feel like I'm trying to talk fast and I can't. I'm just not a fast talker. But that is everything. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.
Why are you just hanging out like that, bud? You gonna fall asleep like that?